Let me tell you some of the mistakes that expats make when they come into Dubai. Like expats are, visitors. So when you're planning to relocate into Dubai, to relocate to Dubai, to start life in Dubai, these are some of the mistakes that people have made. Okay. I also made these mistakes and I don't want you to make these mistakes. So if you're planning to come into Dubai, make sure you watch this video until the end so that you don't have any regrets, because people are fond of saying, or you come into Dubai and you leave empty handed. It's not 100% true. Okay, but just to prepare you for, prepare you before you come into Dubai, make sure you watch this video because I'll be covering every important point. So welcome back to my channel. My name is IJ. I am a Nigerian who live in Dubai. I've been in Dubai for 6 years and I'm here to make your relocation to Dubai easy, or just to help you, prepare you for when you finally come into Dubai. So without wasting any of your time, let's just talk about some of these mistakes that expats make. And the very first thing I'm going to say is Dubai is a beautiful country and you can easily get, carried away with all of the luxuries you see online, and you're just thinking that when you come into Dubai, you're just going to have fun, it's going to be bubbly, like you're just coming to have the best time of your life when you're not coming for a vacation. There's a difference when you're coming to Dubai for a vacation and when you're coming to Dubai to, live for at least 1 year. All right. So the very first mistakes that most people make is you do not come with a job. You don't have any plans for a job. You just come into Dubai and you hope to get a job. Now, especially if you're African, like there's no racism in Dubai, okay? But us Africans, anywhere we find ourselves, we just somehow need to work double to get recognized, okay? For a lot of people with the UK passport, US, Canada, all of those, big countries that are actually working also, like, they get better opportunities quicker. But if you're a black person, I'll just advise you that you come prepared. It's either you have a skill, okay, or you already try to get a job before you get here, like you apply to companies online and get a job, because the job market in Dubai is not easy. Job hunting in Dubai is not easy. I'm sure it's not easy also anywhere in the world, but this is my Dubai. This is Dubai you're talking about. Okay, these are some of the experiences that people go through in Dubai. So if you come without proper planning on how you're going to survive before you get a job, you might just get frustrated and stranded, and that's how a lot of people get into doing illegal jobs. Now I'm going to speak from an African point of view. I'm a Nigerian and I've seen a lot of Africa. Let me not say African, let me just speak for Nigerians before Ugandans and the rest of them come for me. As an African, as a Nigerian, I've seen a lot of Nigerians that couldn't get job, start doing illegal shit, like they start selling alcohol, which is illegal, by the way, for you to do that. They've gone into prostitution, they've just start scamming and doing all sort of other things, and they've eventually landed themselves in prison, in jail, some of them staying longer than others, some of them just getting instantly deported and banned for life and never being able to come back to Dubai. And that's why a lot of times some of these Nigerians go back home and say, oh, there's no job in Dubai, there's no job in Dubai. It's because you did not come with proper planning. You didn't come with proper planning. You didn't try to get a job before you got here. You don't have any skills. You don't have any work experience. Some of us have never worked before. When I came into Dubai, I had never worked in my entire life. But it took me about 4 months to finally land a job because I'm a smart mouth. Okay, I know how to talk my way into, and the first job I got was not the best job. I started as a, what's it called? A hostess, okay, a waitress and a hostess, which is not the most palatable job, being that I am a graduate of geology. Okay, and that's because I didn't come with proper planning. I didn't know what I was coming to Dubai to do. I just wanted to come to Dubai. I wanted to relocate to Dubai. I wasn't coming for visitation. I knew I wanted to stay longer in Dubai. So I just landed without any plan. And that's one of the biggest mistakes to ever do if you're planning to come into Dubai, especially if you're an African. So try to go online, go on Indeed, go on LinkedIn, search these companies up, search HRs, try to secure a job before you get into Dubai. It will help you a lot. And if you cannot secure a job before you come into Dubai, try and search what the lifestyle is in Dubai, the renting, the grocery, feeding and everything, and try to have at least 6 months worth, okay, of money. 6 months, at least 6 months house rent, 6 months feeding money before you come into Dubai, because for you to get a job, it might take you 6 months. It took me 4 months to get the waitressing job, okay? So you need to plan yourself properly. You need to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you will be stranded, and that's when you start hating on Dubai and saying Dubai is so hard, Dubai is only for the rich, the poor cannot survive. It's because you did not have proper planning. People who have proper planning, I know of a Nigerian guy that got a job from Nigeria in 2016. He's been in Dubai until now. This is 11 years now, I think, of him being in Dubai. He got a direct job from Nigeria, accommodation included, everything. Good offer. And people are still getting. I know of a girl that got an airport job last middle of last year, an airport job from Lagos, Nigeria. So don't listen to anything people tell you that you can't get a job. Da, da, da. Start applying from back home, and you might just be lucky to land a job, and Dubai will be easier for you. So have a proper plan before getting into Dubai. Second huge mistake expats make, like people who come into Dubai, the second biggest, and I've seen this happen a lot of times, is living above your means. Now you come into Dubai, you see the lifestyle. In another video, I talked about the different types of accommodation where you have partitions, bed space, studios, apartments. Sometimes you feel embarrassed. How will I live in a bed space? Oh, how will I live in a partition? You know your bank account. You know how much you have, but because you want to live the Dubai lifestyle, you push yourself to go live somewhere that you cannot afford. And after like a month or two, you are stranded. You are now begging for money because you also did not have proper plan and you still don't have a job. Now, how do you sustain that lifestyle? Some of these other foreigners that have better passport, when they come into Dubai, they start taking loans and taking borrowing money from the bank just to live the Dubai lifestyle because they want to live in big places. Now, some of them, at the end of the day, they can't even pay these loans back and they end up in jail. Okay, or it becomes impossible for them to even leave the country because they are owing the government. So no matter how much you want to live the Dubai lifestyle, be smart. Okay, try and live a lifestyle that you know that you can afford. For a lot of these people you see living the Dubai lifestyle, some of them are doing fraud, honestly. And when the government finally catches up with them, they are being dealt with seriously. So don't come here and think that you have to ball all the time. You need to go to Celavi, you need to go to Five Palm, you need to go everywhere fancy, everywhere nice. You want to be a tourist and also a resident at the same time. You can't be a tourist and a resident at the same time. If you want to be a tourist, come in for like 3 days. Visit Dubai for like 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. Do your tourist shit and go back. If you want to be a resident, you need to calm down because if you think you can be a tourist and a resident in 3 months, you could get broke. Okay, you could get broke if you do not focus. Dubai is a fast city. It's very fast. You can get money very fast and you can get broke very fast. Okay, the locals, the Emirati, they're not showing off to you. They're living, this is their country, this is how they live. They're not doing anything to show off. You are the one who you're thinking they are showing off, so you're trying to match up. Some of these locals, if not all of the Emiratis, they get like monthly and stipend from the government. Like some of them get paid even without working. They have better opportunity because this is their country. So don't think you're here to compete with the original people of the country. You will get broke. Okay, so don't come in and you just want to jump into flexing. Come in, get a plan, get a job, analyze your situation, check your finances. If you cannot afford it, start small. Okay, some of those people you see living the Dubai lifestyle, some of them actually started small. They started small and they grew to the point where they can now afford some luxury in Dubai. So you cannot just come, except you have so much money. But don't make that mistake of coming and thinking, oh, let me spend all I have. I will still make it soon. It might not happen that way and you might just have regrets at the end of the day. So be wise. Okay, the third mistakes that a lot of expats make is you ignore the law and the culture of the country. You just think because you're a foreigner you can just do anything you want and get away with that. You think because in the country where you come from you can drink alcohol on the street, you can just buy alcohol anyhow, you can drink and drive, you can be drunk, you can fight in public, you will get jailed, you will get arrested. Because I have seen this happen. Like, do you know who I am? It doesn't work in Dubai. I will deal with you. It doesn't work in Dubai. You need to be smart when you're coming into Dubai. Okay, there are rules. Respect the culture. You can't be kissing in public. PDA is not allowed. Public display of affection. It's not allowed. Like the law is not too strong anymore, but you still need to respect yourself. You can't be in public area like in the metro, which is the train, and be French kissing your girl. You can't do that. You could go to jail for that. Okay, you cannot be mushy mushy in the front of every other person. You can't do that. You can't get drunk and create a scene anywhere. You can't do that. You can't hit somebody. You can't fight. Like, there are just things that you cannot do, especially for people to see you, because one quick video of you and sent to the police, just an evidence to show, and someone that they don't even have to record you. Like, almost every corner has CCTV. So you need to respect the rules and don't think that, oh, back in Nigeria where I'm from, my father is a king and I'm a princess, so you don't talk to me that way. It doesn't work in Dubai. Nobody cares about you like that in Dubai. Okay, oh, my father is a governor. Nobody cares. If you mess up, you will be handled. You will be handled properly like every other person. So don't think you will come with your arrogant self. Let me tell you something. So I'm Nigerian, okay? So when I came into Dubai in 2019, around the ending of 2019, there were some group of Africans. Let me not just solely Nigeria, because I'm sure the Africans were mixed up. A group of Africans in a part called Sharjah in Dubai that were, forming cultism. They were forming that they were cultists. They were in a cult group. They were fighting each other, and because you can't see guns in Dubai. Guns are not allowed in Dubai. Like, you rarely see, even the police officers don't. I've never seen any police officer with a gun. That's another shock. Okay, we'll talk about that in another video. But they had knives and they're always fighting each other, and they were trying to create that gang shit in Dubai. Guess what happened? The government settled down and cleared all of them. Like, they were all packed. Now, these are some of the people that go back home and say, oh, Dubai don't like Africans, or Dubai do racism, or Dubai don't give us jobs. It's because you came here and you thought that you were in Ikorodu. You came here and you thought that you were in, I don't know, you were in Peckham, thinking you come here and do bad boy shit. Bad boy shit is going to land you in jail, and you're going to get deported instantly. Okay, so, like, just respect yourself if you come into Dubai. There are rules, there are laws. You are not above it. And one thing about Dubai is, if you're a foreigner and you're sent to prison, there's a 99% chance that you're going to be deported. This is not your country where you go to prison and then you come back and you continue your life. If you are a foreigner, you are not an Emirati. You're not an Emirati, and you are sent to prison, you are most likely going back to your father's house. You are not going to be allowed in the country. I've not, okay, I've only seen one person, one African guy that was in prison for like 3 months, and he was released because he was actually proven innocent. Okay, so his offense was, he drives a taxi. He uses his car as a taxi, which is not allowed, by the way. Another thing we'll talk about. Okay, because he's not registered. All right, so he did not know the person that was in his taxi was wanted by the police, another African. So when they tracked this person and they stopped them by the side of the roads, both of them were arrested. And later found out that the guy he was carrying in his taxi was wanted by the police. So the police, they thought that he was, partnering with this guy to sell drugs and whatnot. So he was sent to prison. He had to get a lawyer, and he went to court, and he was proven innocent because they couldn't find any crime against him. So he was released. Now, most likely he would have been sent back home. That's what happens a lot of the time, because they don't want this nuisance. But anyways, we are staying too long on this topic, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you need to respect the law, you need to respect the rules and the culture of the country. So don't make that mistake of thinking you just carry the mentality of your home country to Dubai. Dubai will humble you. And the fourth big mistake a lot of expats make when they come into Dubai is, you're not networking enough. You are not networking. See, Dubai is a country that works on who knows who. I'm sorry, but that's what works a lot in Dubai. Now, remember I told you I got a job after 4 months? That's because someone in the room I was staying recommended me to his boss, and that's how I got hired. Now, for the past 3 months, I had been submitting my CV. Remember, I have no experience at all. No experience. I was just trying to talk my way into it until I met this guy, and he recommended me to his supervisor. And when I was called for the job, I had to really talk my way into getting that job. And I'm sure I was just given that chance because that guy was working there. Okay, he's been working with them for like 3 years or 4 years before I came, and he was a good staff, and that's why they considered having me. So listen, you need to meet people. you need to go out more. Your CV might be excellent, it might be amazing, okay? Especially if you're African, you might be an amazing person, but if you're African, a lot of Africans they've spoilt your good name already. Before you came, they've spoilt it, okay? A lot of Africans they've messed up in places of work, so a lot of companies do not want to, especially Nigerian. Let me not say African, like especially Nigerians, okay? A lot of companies don't want to work with Nigerians, not because Nigeria as a country is a bad country, but some of the individuals they've dealt with in the past were not very great. Because I also had to experience that when I opened my salon, but there are still good ones. So word of mouth will help you, okay, no matter where you're from. When you get into Dubai, try and go to events, okay? Download the app Eventbrite. On Eventbrite, you will see a lot of networking events, and also fun events. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay like a little fee. It's not always that expensive. You will get opportunity to meet a lot of people, and when you meet people like that, that's you creating a strong network. Now, this one I'm telling you, this is the biggest mistake I made in Dubai, okay? Because I just started networking last year. In fact, I can even say in January of this year. I never used to leave my house. I did not want to get mixed up with people. I was just okay and comfortable in my space and doing my own thing. But since I started going out, I have been getting opportunities. You will not believe the amount of people I have met and the amount of good contacts I now have in my phone. People that when I have a project, I know who to call on and I know they will answer me because they know me by my name. So networking will help you a lot if you're coming into Dubai. I'm giving you the plug. Eventbrite will help you. Okay, once you get here, you download that app. Every week there's always an event to attend. And when you go to this event, please talk. Open your mouth and talk. No matter how introverted you are, you need these jobs, you need this connection. Surviving in Dubai is not cheap. It's not a cheap thing, so you need to push. That's how a lot of people have had great open doors, great breakthroughs, great jobs, great connection. You need, in as much as you have your LinkedIn profile set up to be amazing, please go out and network. Networking will help you. Dubai trust word of mouth. Oh, I know someone that is great that can do this. Oh, let her come in or let him come in. That's the best way for you to get this job. So go out and introduce yourself. Oh, hi, I'm Michael. I'm from the Philippines. I know how to do this. I'm great at this. I'm great at that. Please let me know if you have any opportunities. Oh, hi, I'm Judith. I am a marketing strategist. I'm from Uganda. I'm great at doing this. I'm great at doing this. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I'm IJ. I'm from Nigeria. I'm a good social media creator. Da, 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 da. That's what you want to do as an expert. So once you come and you have that plan and you're respecting yourself and not living above your means, try and go out and network. It will help you secure a good and better job, and even faster than just submitting your CV. You need a community. And the last on my list of mistakes that expats make when they come into Dubai is you don't understand how the visa system works. And for me, I had a little issue with this, but God also saved me. Now, see, all of this I'm telling you are more like from personal experience because a lot of people experience this. So sometimes you don't know the visa that you have. Now, most people, when I came into Dubai in 2019, you could come in with a visit visa of 3 months, you could get a job, and now, you can now change the visa to a work visa. Your company, the company where you got employed, will now change this 3 months visitors visa to a working visa, okay, to a residency visa where you now get the residency card. Listen, some of you don't know anything about the visas, and that's the biggest problem. You go online, you get an agent, oh, make me a visa. You're not smart enough to ask this agent, is this a 3 months visa? Is this a 1 year visa? What can I do with this visa? Can I actually work with this visa? Can I do business with this visa? What is this, a business visa? Does it have a license? You need to actually understand the visa before you come into Dubai. There are a lot of visas, and I know someone told me to make a video about the visas in Dubai. I'm trying to gather all the right information because I also don't want to give you wrong information. So I'm still working on that. And once I get clarity on all of the visas, I will come on here to make that video for you to understand it fully. But what I'm trying to say in essence is understand the visa that you have. Understand that if you come in now in 2025 with a 3 months visitors visa, you cannot work with that 3 months visitors visa as an African. You must have to exit the country. So you can only stay if you get like a 2 years visa or 3 years visa. I don't think there's a 1 year visa, but also there are like new visas like the digital nomad visa. So if you're a digital nomad like myself, who makes that, who, you know, a work from home kind of person, so you work outside the UAE. So let's say you work for Amazon, you work for Microsoft, you are a YouTuber. Okay, you make your money on your own without working for any company, and you can actually work from anywhere in the world. That's a digital nomad visa. Dubai also has that now. So just go online and search for Dubai visas and try to understand the visas. Don't just call an agent and say, oh, make me a visa, I want to go to Dubai. They might just make you a 1 month visa, and you go there, and after 1 month you're running around trying to change this visa, trying to fix this visa, and then you get so frustrated that you have to now leave the country at the end of the day without planning yourself or gathering yourself or putting yourself together. Okay, so it is very important that you know the type of visa you have and the type of visa that you are working with, so that you don't get stranded in Dubai and regret visiting this beautiful country. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Feel free to drop your comments here, or you can follow me on Instagram at thisis_ij and ask me any questions that you want. If you also want assistance in, you know, making your visa or getting your visa, any question at all that concerns Dubai, make sure that you hit me up, or also follow me on my TikTok account at thisis_ij, or you can also reach me on IJ of Dubai. Any of those profiles, you reach me directly and I'll be able to help you sort out any questions that you have about Dubai. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what other video ideas you want me to make, and I'll be here to deliver. Until next time, bye.